everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to start our pumpkin project. It's going to be 4 parts and we're going to divide a pumpkin into 16 segments and we're going to put a tangle in each one. I am using a carvable pumpkin that is 7.5 inches. And I'm also going to use the Sharpie fine point black markers. And I have quite a few of them because the ink will dry up as we're going. Okay, today we're going to do stricles, shattuck, flux, and raddox. So we're going to do 4 of the tangles today, and we're going to divide the pumpkin into the 16 parts. So let's get started. Okay, grab your pumpkin and your marker, and to divide it into the segments is very easy. We're just going to follow along the contour of the ribs of this carvable pumpkin. And that's all you have to do. We're just going to go all the way down and underneath also, and then we'll label the different tangles on the bottom. So just relax and use your marker to do the segments. Okay, now for our first tangle, I'm choosing this very wide one that has a little crease at the bottom, but it doesn't go all the way to the top. So this is the one I'm going to start with, and we're going to put the tangle strickles in here. So to get started, I'm just going to divide this segment in half and use the contour at the bottom. And then I'm going to divide each of these halves into halves. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and label it. This is stricles. Okay, and strickles is just a series of circles over these lines, and then we're going to just fill in every other one. So you'll see. Go ahead and just draw orbs or circles across the lines, and some of them I'm not crossing the lines. You'll see. And I'm just going to go all the way down, different sizes of the orbs, and across the different lines going down. And I'm just going to fill in this whole segment with these orbs and alternating what lines I'm going across and the sizes of the orbs that I'm going to make. We're going to start at the top, and the band all the way to the right, I'm going to fill that in. So where the orbs are, I'm just going to leave the orbs white and fill in the band all the way down. Now on the next band, I'm going to leave the band white and fill in the orbs all the way down. Okay, on the third band, I'm just alternating. So the third band is going to be filled in and the orbs will be left white. And for the last band, the fourth band, we're going to go ahead and fill in the orbs and leave the band itself white. Okay, strickles is now finished, so we're going to go on to our second tangle for today, and that's going to be shattuck. So we're going to start on the next segment, which is to the right of strickles. And I'm going to change out my marker because my marker was giving up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and to start this tangle, we're just going to make a zigzag from the top, going back and forth, all the way down to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and label it down here at the bottom, shattuck. And we'll go back and complete this tangle. So I'm going to go back up to the top zigzag. And I'm going to start right here so you can see a little bit better. And I'm just going to aura that line all the way to the corner. And I can just now go ahead and show you, I'm going to fill in the very top just with the lines. And then I'm going to do all of the triangles that are on this side in the same manner, all the way down. Okay, now go back up to the top of the pumpkin, and we're going to do lines in a different direction. So we're going to go across in this direction, oraing that first line of that zigzag. And we're going to do in this direction all the way down. Okay, now I'm going to go back up to the top, and to give this tangle a little definition, I'm going to fill in the second bar of each of these segments that we made. So the second little band of each of these triangles, and then it will pop out the zigzag effect. So all the way down the second bar, just fill it in. Okay, so shattuck is finished now. So let's move on to the third segment, or the third tangle that we're going to do today, and that's going to be flux. And this is a very relaxing tangle. We're going to start at the very top and make a curvy, little bit of a wavy line right down the center, all the way to the bottom. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and label this one flux. And we're going to start here at the bottom and work our way to the top. So this is just a little bit of an oval coming back, making like a leaf form. And you can just get into the groove. You're going around and back in. And then we're just going to build on it all the way up, around and back in. And then on the other side, around and back in. And that's all you do, all the way up, around and back in. And I'm filling up the space back and forth. Okay, now we're going to go back into these little corners here and put an orb and fill in around the orb. And your orbs will be different sizes just according to the space you have. If your space is larger, you can put more than one orb in. Okay, right here, I'm going to put in more than one orb because my space here is larger. And now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to turn my pumpkin to make it easier. And I'm just going to fill in this side with the orbs at each corner. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go back in and just do these little lines and 3 or 4 little dots at the end. So whisking from the center up the little leaf and then 3 or 4 little dots at the end. And we're going to do this all the way up. Okay, now flux is finished. And we're going to move on to our last tangle for today, and that's going to be raddox. So we're just going to go to the right of flux. And for raddox, we're going to start with zigzags going across the segment. So I'm going to start up here at the top and make a zigzag going from one side to the other. Okay, now I'm going to go down a little space and do it again. And I'm going to do the same zigzag all the way down. And as the segment gets wider, I'll be adding another part of the zigzag. So you just zig and zag until you fill in the space all the way across. Okay, and this tangle is raddox. Okay, so now we're going to go back up to the top and we're going to aura. Let's do one more at the top. Now we're going to go back and aura underneath each of the zigzags that we have drawn all the way down. So underneath, you just aura the zigzag, and that's all you have to do now. Okay, now go back up to the top, and we're going to fill in every other one of these bands with lines connecting two zigzags. At this angle, sometimes it's hard to make the lines perfectly straight, and so don't worry at all. Since we're trying to do a straight line on curved pumpkin, we will make it look fine when we fill in every other one. So don't worry. This is stress-free. We'll fix it. Just make your lines, and any squigglies will go away later. Okay, go back up to the top, and we're just going to fill in every other band. And then this is a way to go ahead and make those squiggly lines a little straighter, and it'll blend in. No stress. You can make it blend. And we're going to do that all the way for each of these little bands here, every other one. So now I'm going to go back up to the top and put in a couple more bands up at the very, very tip top. Okay, now we're going to go in and put dots, just following along the white band. Just going up and down in a zigzag pattern, and I'm going around maybe 3 times with my marker to make the dot. And I'm just zigzagging along with the zigzag with these little dots. So raddox is now finished, and we have finished part 1 of our pumpkin project with stricles and shattuck and flux and raddox here. And I hope that you enjoyed our break today and that you were able to have fun relaxing and tangling this pumpkin. And part 2 will be posted tomorrow. See you next time.